Tidbits from TNT, Thursday morning, April 17, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Iraqi government banks suspend loans and advances. An informed source stated on Thursday that some government banks, including Rafadain Bank, have suspended granting loans and financial advances to citizens. The source told Shafaq news agency, some government banks, particularly Rafadain Bank, have stopped granting loans and advances so far, despite the passage of 5 months of the current fiscal year. Others have issued loans and advances, but on a very limited basis. He added, the main reason behind banks' failure to perform their credit role, including granting loans and advances, is the lack of financial allocations. The source also pointed out that many citizens have called on Parliament, the Finance Committee, and the government to intervene to release loans, advances, construction loans, and home purchase loans. Both Rafadain and Rashid banks provided loans and advances to employees and citizens for various purposes, such as construction, land purchases, car purchases, and other purposes, at a specific interest rate and for a predetermined period. Tishwash. Reconstruction. World Bank financing of projects will create jobs and support the private sector. The Ministry of Construction and Housing confirmed on Thursday that the World Bank's facilities will contribute to improving public services in remote and deprived areas. While explaining that the World Bank's financing of projects will create job opportunities and support the private sector. The World Bank's provision of project financing facilities will contribute to expanding the scope of reconstruction with infrastructure services, such as the construction and rehabilitation of water purification plants and sewage treatment plants, as well as road projects, especially in areas that have not been previously implemented and that need these services, said Ministry spokesman Nabil Al-Safar in an interview followed by Al-Iqtisad News. He pointed out that they contribute to improving public services, especially in remote and deprived areas or those affected by wars and terrorist operations. He added, these projects contribute to creating job opportunities and supporting the private sector by providing financing and supporting economic reforms in the country. He noted that an agreement was previously concluded between the Iraqi government and the World Bank for Reconstruction and Development in 2015 to reconstruct areas affected by terrorist operations. He explained that, according to this agreement, 20 projects were completed, distributed among 20 districts and sub-districts within 3 governorates, Salah al-Din, Diyala, and Anbar, including the rehabilitation of water and sewage stations, with the number of beneficiaries reaching approximately 3 million people. In addition to a number of projects to equip specialized equipment for the municipal, water, and sewage sectors. Tishwash. Nechervan Barzani calls on al-Sudani to activate the Article 140 committee and thanks him for his efforts regarding Halabja. Kurdistan Region President Nechervan Barzani called on Prime Minister Mohammad Shia al-Sudani on Wednesday to activate Article 140 of the Constitution regarding the disputed areas between Erbil and Baghdad, while praising his role in establishing Halabja Governorate. In a speech delivered at the 9th Sulaymaniyah Forum, Nechervan Barzani said, in the Kurdistan region, regarding our relations with the federal government in Baghdad, we affirm our unwavering commitment to the Iraqi constitution as a framework for regulating this relationship. We believe that the constitution, with its principles of federalism, pluralism, and partnership, is the true guarantor of the rights of all components of Iraq without discrimination. He added, the recent period has witnessed remarkable progress in resolving the issues between Erbil and Baghdad, thanks to the commendable efforts of Prime Minister Mohammad Shia al-Sudani, which deserve our appreciation. He added, al-Sudani's vision of strengthening commonalities and reducing differences is the correct vision for a solution. And I emphasize here the urgent implementation of the property restitution law and the activation of the committee to implement Article 140 of the Iraqi constitution. Nechervan Barzani stressed that, we will continue constructive dialogue with the federal government to reach permanent solutions to all problems in a way that serves the interests of Iraq, with all its components, and guarantees and secures the constitutional rights and entitlements of all. He stressed that, the Kurdistan parliament must be activated in light of the current circumstances and challenges in the region. Therefore, the primary task of the Kurdistan Democratic Party, the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan. And the winning parties in the Kurdistan parliament elections is to expedite the formation of the new government cabinet for the Kurdistan region. And for it to be a government that responds to the aspirations of the citizens and is capable of dealing appropriately with developments and challenges. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com